In the last lesson in this series, we looked at how to mute bar chords. But there are also many occasions when we want to mute open chords as well. Of course, there's nothing wrong with playing open chords unmuted. And in fact, there are many times when allowing the chords to ring freely is exactly appropriate for the song you're playing. But there are definitely times when gaining more precise control over the sound helps you nail the rhythm you want more accurately. In general, muting open chords helps you get an edgier, more rocky sound. But muting open chords is not quite as simple as at first it may appear. With bar chords, we could simply relax our grip to switch the sound of the chord on or off at will. But with open chords, a variety of approaches is needed. And really, you have to develop an individual way to mute each chord shape that you learn. To demonstrate this, I'm going to take you through a version of Stand By Me by Benny King, using open chords in G major. Now, each of these chords has its own problems when it comes to applying fretting hand muting technique to it. Here's how we're going to play it. The G chord is one of those chords that I mute by rotating the hand and allowing the fingers to collapse across the strings like this. For E minor, there are two options. Either taking a similar approach to the one we just did for the G chord, rotating the hand round, collapsing these two fingers across the top strings there, and in this case allowing the thumb to come across and take care of the bottom string like that. Or we can use these two spare fingers, the fourth finger and third finger, to act as dampers across the strings like that. I find both those methods equally effective with E minor, but I advise you try out each of them and see which one works best for you. And remember, that choice might be affected by what chord is going to come next in any given song after you've played the E minor. For the C chord, you often see me using the four-fingered C. This actually helps a little bit with the muting, but I still tend to use the rotating technique there and allow my thumb to come over the top. Same if I'm using the three-finger version. There I may indeed already have the thumb there muting out the bottom string to get the C as the bass note. With With the D7th chord, we're presented with one of the more difficult open chords to mute. It can be hard to take control of the bottom 3 strings in this situation. So I make sure that I restrict my strumming action to just the top 4 strings. So I just relax the fingers that are in control of the top 3 strings, and at the same time allow this finger on the 3rd string here just to slide over and contact the 4th string, lightly touching it just to mute that as well. So I hope that look at the detail on these chords will help you develop your own methods for muting these chords and all the other open chord shapes that you use. See you again soon.